Welcome everybody, we're in Tuscany, that's right, Italy. This is a fantastic place. We're only about a half an hour from Siena in a beautiful little village called Asciano, one of Alice's favorite. We're gonna show you around and give you a feel for a smaller village here in Italy. And let's go check out Asciano. Wow, we got a great video for you today on how to have fun outdoors. That's right, Asciano. This is an amazing little village. It is 19 miles southeast of Siena, or about 30 kilometers by rail. So this is very close to Siena, something that you can get to for a half a day visit, and we would highly recommend it. The amount of history here is crazy. If you haven't, definitely hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. We've got travel all over the world on how to have fun outdoors. Check out our Facebook, Instagram, our website, How to Have Fun Outdoors. Hit that notify button. Also check out our sister channels, How to Have Fun Camping, Cruising, and Fishing. We do that all over the world also. But today it's about a cool little village like you've never seen. And this one's special because it's right next to Alice's family second vacation home. And believe it or not, you're going to get to see a dinner with the local family. You're going to see some nightlife. You're going to get to tour this little village. You're going to get to see a little bit of everything here in Asciano in the middle of Tuscany. You're going to love this video. So this is our fourth village in a series of 5 that we've done, all outside of Siena. So to allow you to see some of the other parts of Tuscany that are super special. But let's go ahead and get started. The history here is remarkable. It goes back all the way to the 4th century. Then, through excavation, they found more and more 4th and 5th century items. But believe it or not, it is a battle between the town of Siena and the other town that you all know of Florence, to who operates and runs this town. Going back to the Battle of Monteperti, which is back in 1260, as crazy as that sounds, and all the way up to where it is today, this beautiful little village. So the history is amazing, the churches are amazing, there's so much to see and do here. But we were there also for their local parades, which is fantastic, and you're going to get to see that. So let's go ahead and get started.
Here is the town of Asciano. It's just around 20 miles out of Siena. Look at how many historic buildings there are in a small town like this.
First big tip, book ahead. There's lots of villas and great accommodations, but you want to book in advance for sure. Another great tip is all the area around Asciano is popular for cycling, particularly on these white gravel roads. They're very, very popular. You can also rent a Vespa, which we did, and we had a great time traveling all over Tuscany in the Vespa. We really enjoyed it. But don't forget the bakeries. That's the third big tip, especially in the morning. This town's famous for its cappuccinos and croissants and bringing back bread for dinner. It is part of the culture of this area. And no question, they've got all the crafts and ceramics and pottery very popular in this town. Take a look at this old classic pharmacy. This is a real pharmacy in Asciano. And look how old it is and how fantastic the design. It is really remarkable. How often do you get to see a pharmacy that looks like this? And it's a real open, active pharmacy. Pretty crazy. But let's go ahead and enter the town and get started with this video.
Little town is a town center, and usually there is a church, bar, like a tabaccheria where you can get your cigarettes and newspapers, and usually a bank. So here is Asciano town center. Oh yeah, this is the Basilica di Sant'Agata that is going back to the 13th century. It's magnificent, you are correct, Tom.
Yeah, this is the town's primary church, and every town has their primary church, but as you can see, this is just amazing, the history and the feeling when you're in this little village of real Tuscany. And that's the goal of highlighting these 5 different villages to everyone back home. You don't have to just go to the tourist sites. You can come to these little villages and it has a completely different vibe with all the fresh food, little restaurants, all the old sculptures and churches. It's just a great place to go and visit, and no wonder Alice loves it in Tuscany so much.
Yeah, Asciano is also known for its annual truffle festival that give a lot of white truffle found in the region. And as you can see, there are so many different dishes that can be done with that.
Yeah, and all the fruit is organic and fresh, and they have their little market. But then you also have all of these little craft shops that pop up all down Main Street, and they do this all the time. It's just not once in a while.
Yeah, and this region is called Crete senesi, and is characterized by its barren, clay soil, and is a very unique feeling. If you drive through it, you will be almost feeling like being on the moon.
Yeah, I think one of the coolest things is all the sunflowers that are all around in the hillside, and the beautiful views in this part of Tuscany are amazing. But how about all of these little shops where you can get a cappuccino and homemade jewelry like this one here, where you actually got the Nespresso, necklace and all kinds of cool things. Boy, oh boy, was it really unique. And then to have all these type of activities, and you can see the Italian people looking out the window, you feel like you're in real Italy, and that's what it's all about, right, Alice?
Absolutely. It's so awesome.
Here we are at one of the local jewelry stands, and take a look at the beautiful handmade artwork. That's right, folks. Look at that. It is amazing. And guess what? It's made out of what? That's right, the Nespresso cups. Can you believe it? These ladies have done it, and it is remarkable, beautiful jewelry. Just another fantastic part of coming to Italy and Tuscany to see some of the most unique things in the world. They even have men's jewelry. How cool is that?
Center. Here there are great bars, places for lunch, the bakery, the local bakery, the town hall. A great location where you meet your friends and you have some great fun.
If you love to eat and you love to shop, Italy is the place. And all of this beautiful clothing and jewelry and hats and everything else they have there. It's all homemade. It makes it special. Everything you buy feels wonderful. This is such a cool little truck. The other thing that makes Asciano so nice, it's not overcrowded. Like when you go to the big tourist cities like Rome and Siena and these other places. Yes, they are fantastic. They are wonderful. We love them. But there's nothing like a little village where you're not overcrowded, you're exploring the countryside, and you're really enjoying the Italian culture. It's amazing.
Fresh, clean water. Every little town has one.
If you're into history, there's so much history, and you know, everything from the Roman settlement time period all the way to later, where it became a medieval town with significant development during the Middle Ages. So there's so much to see and look at, all the different architecture, and take a look at this beautiful old fountain that still works today right in the middle of town. It is fantastic.
Tuscany villages are all walk-through villages, so the parking is right outside, like this perfect parking lot right at the entrance of the village. Go and have fun.
Asciano's amazing, but we're not done. We got a special treat for you on this fourth village. Lice knows, and her family know, a lot of people around this area. So we thought it would be great to give you a real experience and a real dinner from a local family. Everything they grow comes from their property. Their olive oils, their wine, the grapes, everything from the property. Let's check a look.
Today we are here with a very special guest, our Maria. Maria is making us a great lunch. It's our treat every time we come here in Tuscany, and everything that is on the table is made by our land.
All right, old school Italian, right? I mean, this is how it's done. You lived off the land.
Yeah.
You don't go to the grocery store. No. And Maria is just phenomenal. She does this to this day, and we've even offered her wine in the past, and she said, no, it didn't come from my land. So we're gonna sit back and have a wonderful lunch here in Tuscany. People of Tuscany are amazing, and Maria is phenomenal. This is a picture of her when she was young. Take a look at that. Absolutely amazing. A wonderful, beautiful Italian lady. But like everything else we've shown you, you get such a different vibe when you're here. You feel the real Italy. And that's what it's all about when you come to these small towns.
We have some great wine directly from yesterday.
Wow. All right, Alice, we're here with one of the top wine connoisseurs in all of Europe, Angelo, and he's going to try this wine, homemade. He's tasted wine all over the world.
Perfetto.
Perfecto. There it is, Alice. Ah, very good.
More boar, as you know, and then they made the pumpkin flowers, regular pumpkin flowers. These are pork liver, and they are only in Tuscany.
Look at that. And we've got some boar, and what are these again?
They are fiori di zucca, or pumpkin flowers.
Pumpkin flowers. Wow. Wow, is this dinner spectacular? And we want to thank Maria and her family for letting How to Have Fun Outdoors enter her home and have this remarkable dinner. Let's go on with the rest of this. Wow, there they are, folks, the real olives. Everybody's eating olives, but you probably haven't seen a true olive tree Alice, this Tuscany is amazing. Tell us
Yeah.
about this.
Well, Tuscany is the land of olives, and obviously one of the best olive oil in the world. Our friends make their own olive oil and actually give it to us every time to bring to United States. The best, absolutely the best. And here are the olives where they come from. Look at how great they look. Now we also have pear trees.
Look at
Look
that.
at this, they look amazing.
Beautiful pears. So you can pretty much grow anything here in Tuscany, huh?
Yeah, it's the best temperature, not too cold, not too hot.
Alice, how do you say apple in Italian?
Mela. Mela
Wow.
is a female. La mela, le mele.
Very awesome. And there's lots of apple trees in Tuscany along with all the other things like grapes.
This is one of my favorite fruit, and is caco or Italian persimmon. It's not very common in America or United States, but it's very common here and it's really good. Most of the people in the world know Tuscany for one of the main reasons: beautiful grape and fantastic, astonishing wine. And just think, this is just one Italian family in Tuscany. There's so many families that live like this in Italy. It's remarkable. Beautiful flowers, beautiful cactus. They've got chickens running around the yard. You name it, they've got it. It is just a wonderful lifestyle. And look at this beautiful dog. But overall, we hope you are enjoying this. Let's keep going as we check out this beautiful home of Maria's. All right, Alice, we're down in the cellar, and what do we got down here? Everything you dream of. Great tomato sauce, olive oil, and wine. This is the secret spot of the villa. Wow.
Una meraviglia.
Questo è quello
Vino no.
Questo è quello-
questo è quello 1, 2, 3, 4 e 5, quello di
So
quest'anno.
these are the brand new wines that she just made yesterday.
Wow, take a look at this. There's some secrets here too, Alice.
Yeah, Maria just explained us a little secret that when they make all the wine, the top 2 centimeters is just oil, so that it screen the light and they keep it away. Take a look at all the tools and equipment that is needed to maintain a yard and a home like this. We have another secret spot over here. Come on, let's go to check it out.
No, perché qui è sudicio.
Hey,
Wow.
look at how many great onions.
Le cipolle.
Sì,
Wow.
And garlic.
And pumpkins. Look at.
Alzo di su quelli.
did you see the garlic
l'uva.
too?
Whoa, yeah, look at that. Dried grapes.
And garlic. A lot of garlic.
Ah, tutti questi ferracci attaccati.
Non è brutto, guida.
Wow. Absolutely amazing, Alice, huh?
This is the best spot ever.
Alice.
Absolutely. Tuscany is probably the most beautiful place on earth. Great olive trees and fantastic relaxing hills, great wine, great food. Everything is perfection up here. This is one of our favorite villas outside of Asciano. Now we are gonna get ready and get to the pool, in the private pool of the villa. Let's go.
Do a little swimming?
Yes.
All right.
There is nothing better than just laying at the pool here in Tuscany. Great view, relax, quiet, and I'm ready to jump in. Been all over the world, but there is nothing like the sunset on the Tuscan hills. So no question about it, Tuscany is incredibly beautiful. It's also super romantic place to go. And it's not just the shops and the food, it's also the nightlife. They've got some great bands
Lots of fun activities, lots of festivals, and take a look at this one. It's absolutely amazing. And depending on the time of the year you're there, you can really find some great festivals and activities to go to, including with live music. Let's go take a listen to this one. You're gonna love it. The chow was great. We had a great time.
So this is a typical Italian town with a great restaurant, great music, little town festivals with food and great fun.
Yeah, it's beautiful. What an evening, just gorgeous. And every one of these towns just have so much charm. And I love the towers. These things are super cool.
Well, everyone, as you can see, Tuscany is probably one of the most beautiful places on earth. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and you discovered this new town of Asciano that nobody in the United States knows, but it's worth your visit. So don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and thank you so much for watching. How to have fun!
Outdoors!